Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map, and I just wanted to show you one deck which I got from a trade, and this is the Ancestral Path Tarot. This one comes from 1995, so I feel nearly like I got a vintage deck. And if you watch my channel or follow me on IG, you'll know that I got my hands on the Matte Tarot by the same author. And these decks kind of came to me at nearly the same time, within like maybe a week difference. Uh, but I find it still quite fascinating because I'm not really such a great fan of like Egyptian stuff, but I am a great fan of multicultural approach and seeing things from different cultures. And these decks are very uh, unique when it comes to it because they do approach the tarot with this twist of seeing it and mixing in different cultures. So this deck is much smaller than the matte tarot, but these are the bags. I just want to show you a few cards. So this is the devil. And I noticed that there is a new version of this deck. I don't know if I think it's already out of print as well, but it has much bigger white borders, which I kind of enjoy the older one because of the smaller borders. So 10 of Sacred Circles, this is 10 of Pentacles. And the season, as you can see, it's winter. The names of the court cards are changed. So this is a prince, which would be a knight. Princess for the page. And as you can see, there's different cultural kind of aspects. So the circles would be like Native American influence. Swords are Japanese influence. Cups is the legends of the Holy Grail, so King Arthur and the Round Table. I only saw it on Insta. I took a picture of this deck, of this card, and only through like my iPhone I saw this bear and the raven, I think, as clouds on the sky, and I thought, wow, that's cool. I love those. Awesome Hangman, one of my favorite cards. Beautiful. King is king. Staves, it's for wands. 7 of Sacred Circles. So 8 of Pentacles. The Empress. The major arcana are quite kind of traditionally kept. The staves are Egyptian. Cups, as I said, is King Arthur. How amazing, these 2 of Swords. Beautiful. Prince of Staves, Egyptian. Swords, Japanese. Lovers. A bit outdated kind of look to them, but I quite like the natural frame of the trees, like Eden kind of thing. You get the feel of connection and the snake sneaking behind. It's King Arthur and Guinevere and the other knight, I forgot his name now. The World card, very simple. I love this Wheel of Fortune, it's great. Oh, she's beautiful. 9 of Pentacles. How cool. Stable, beautiful, strong. Queen of Cups, Guinevere. 3 of Staves. 5 of Swords. I'm just going to show you all the cards, so if you don't want to see all of them, just switch off. Ace of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. I love this 2 of Sacred Circles, so 2 of Pentacles. Such a great pathworking card. And very shamanic, and how you can, awaken, you connect to your spirit animal. Totally different take. Queen of Sacred Circles. Maybe this is so cool, like if you cannot make a decision, or if you're trying to balance too many things, to, like shows you to connect deeper and go deeper, and you will definitely find an answer if you ask for it, especially in a ritual and stuff like this. 4 of Sacred Circles. So it's very shamanic, this one. I love it because you can really journey with these cards. So here it's going towards Stonehenge. It's pretty cool. The Moon. I love the grandmother here, weaving. 9 of Swords. Nine of Staves, the Fool. I know a lot of people don't like this card. I kind of don't mind really. Justice. Nothing beats, for me, nothing beats the Mad Justice. Mad Justice is the best justice of all tarot cards I've seen. Oh, she's pretty cool. Isis for Queen of Staves. Hello. Powerful. Ten of Swords, like some kind of samurai. I like him for the Prince of Swords because he's like practicing and kind of like practicing his art and his skill and doing it already quite well. Princess of Staves. So you can see very strong Rider-Waite-Smith connotations, definitely based on this system, even though it's swapped, the Justice and Strength. I love this Eight of Wands, Eight of Staves, the cranes. Nine of Cups. King of Cups. King Arthur. Ace of Sacred Circles, Ace of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. So this is a story of the King Arthur and his wife. Temperance, very Native American. I love this Princess of Cups. She's a healer, she knows herbs. Great card for path working as well. Two of Cups. Two of Staves. Eight of Swords, quite narrow-minded, you know. You cannot move. I mean, you can, but only in a very narrowed point of view. The High Priestess, the Tree of Life on the scroll here. Ace of Staves, very Egyptian. And it's funny that in this deck, she doesn't swap the elemental associations like in Mad Tarot. In Mad Tarot, swords become fire. In this deck, they still air, no problem. Tower. I like this deck, also very shamanic. And yeah, owl is very often associated with death and process of transition and initiation. Not my favorite magician. I don't know, like, I don't like how he's dressed. Like, I would either make him more like a caveman, but this is like a Rider-Waite-Smith magician mixed with a caveman. The Hermit is awesome. King of Swords. Like him. Queen of Swords is so strange, but how amazing. I love it. Get her softer side. The Hierophant. Love this Hierophant. Definitely one of my favorites. So powerful. Kind of like a high priestess, but it's just, you know, it's kind of tradition as well. Tradition, steeped in tradition. Judgment, awesome. I love it. Strength. He's quite cool, actually. King of Sacred Circles. I could kind of grounds me even when I look at him. The Star is a bit, I don't know, she seems a little angry when you look at her face. She's gorgeous. Princess of Sacred Circle. And Seven of Staves, the last one. So again, these are the backs. I don't have the book to this deck. If anyone has the book and wants to sell it or wants to maybe swap for something, please contact me, because I'd love to have a full book for this deck. It only came with the little white book, but it's quite small, and I would love to understand more about her take on some of the cards. But I hope you enjoyed it, the Ancestral Path Tarot. If you want to say anything about it, just leave me a comment and I speak to you soon. Bye.